What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 718_TV. Live with NBA 2K20. SSBA My League Online Season 1. Got my New York Knicks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. We won the first matchup. So looking to clean sweep the season. With the second one. What's up, man? What you need, bro? Huh? Go ahead. What you want? Oatmeal? Yeah, baby, get your
A
oatmeal.
lot of great young talent. Both teams loaded with young talent. What's
I don't know
the
what that
key,
is, bro.
Doris, as you
What is that?
watch this league to unlocking that potential and making them what they're going to become?
Yeah, I think for young guys, Kevin, one of the challenges is focusing on getting better every single day. It's the little choices these guys are making. They're going to put in the time to be working on their shooting or their off-the-bounce game or their defensive prowess. Can they be unselfish? Can they be sort of big picture thinking in terms of just not only their success but the guys around them? That's hard for a young guy.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Randall outside. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. On defense, the Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. 5 on the clock. Barrett, no good. And here's Morant. Jackson in the corner. Here's Morant. With the fadeaway. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Smith with the stuff.
Well, you talk about a vicious dunker, somebody that's got poster-worthy opportunities. You're talking about Dennis Smith Jr.
Now here's Morant. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Outside Jackson. From past the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, we know this, guys. Last season, a little bit up and down for Dennis Smith Jr. Not sure he wanted out of Dallas, but certainly dealt to the New York Knicks. But now they think this guy is a cornerstone for their franchise.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Over Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And with Smith, he had lost the ball handling duties in Dallas to Doncic. And you know what, Doris? It made sense probably for him to move on.
Yeah, this is one of those trades, I think, that will benefit everyone involved. Dennis Smith Jr. is a better player with the basketball in his hands. And once he left, he got his confidence back and started to create great opportunities for the Knicks.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Memphis leading. On the wing, Jackson. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Hey, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that, man.
Wonder, how did Morant see
The
that
more the
guy?
merrier, man. The more the better.
It's special.
And it's Smith penetrating. And yes, it's good. Smith's got 6 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Jackson. 3-pointer.
Who the fuck told him to jump? He's jumping on his own, man.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Ah, leave,
He
bro.
has 7. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 4. Morris outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Morant. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Outside, Robinson wants to get it to Morris and does. Pass to Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant.
The energy Barrett plays what puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
Knicks trail by 4. Smith with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Morris outside. Clock at 6. The second chance effort. And it's good on the way in.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Morant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jackson misses. And so here is New York, trailing by 2. And Randall throws it down.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Fires from the corner. Memphis the rebound. Brooks outside. Cans it from downtown.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Here's Smith. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 3. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Robinson. And he converts the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Morant. And here is Brooks. Here's Morant. The tray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
The whole package. Morant gives you everything, including range.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Guys, when you consider the New York Knicks roster, there is some talent amongst their young players. More than a handful of their guys in their first 3 years in the league. Kevin Knox, Mr. Robinson, and Mr. Dotson all could be factors for them in the future.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. New York trailing. Now here is Smith. He has 6. Pass to Trier. Over Brooks. A shot by Trier, no good. Doris with the youth. The Knicks added Dennis Smith to that bunch as well.
No doubt, Kevin, this was a player they had their eyes on. So when you couple Dennis Smith Jr. with some of the young assets they've collected over the last couple of years, there's a ton of young talent coming up in New York right now.
Now here is Smith. After Josh Jackson's miss. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Now Morant. Robinson pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Barrett. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Outside Jackson. Out left to the wing. And finished off by Morant.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
To the right side. Here's Trier with the three. Robinson.
What do you want, man?
Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well,
Bree, make him some oatmeal, please.
To attack the rim, he just loses a
Getting on
little
my
bit
nerves,
of
man.
focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Medu. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Morant missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
In the corner, Barrett with it. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Memphis moving it around. That shot missing. And New York will come the other way. In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Smith. Trying to end the drought. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Morant.
Oh, come on, man.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Knicks trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Now here's Gibson. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
They get it back. There's Trier with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Here's Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. 4-point game. Right side, Portis. Pass to Bullock. Here's Trier, guarded by Jackson. Back to Bullock. That shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. There's Morant. He has 7. Brooks, left side. There's the 3. That one's not going to go. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played
Cool guy, what's
one
going on,
quarter in
man?
This one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Here's Ntilikina. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, Frank Ntilikina still trying to find his niche, right? You've seen him spend some time at the point guard. You've seen him on the wing. This guy has got to find the position that maximizes his impact.
That one misses. And Doris, as you said with Ntilikina, it's been a search to find the right role for him in the NBA.
When you're a high draft pick, Kevin, as you know, there's always expectations. And for Ntilikina, I don't necessarily think his... Stop it!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Out to the right wing. Pass to Portis. A rebound by Rab. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Allen left side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great foot. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork, and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
I love those names, and you're so right. And it's fun to watch. What a skill. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player. But I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. Jackson down low. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
For 3, Bullock hits the three-point bomb. Bullock's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
No good from Clark. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Pass to Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is critical to Ntilikina's development. Nice drive right there.
Allen outside. Now here's Jackson. Nice move.
What?
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Taj Gibson picks one up.
The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
Smith outside. It's picked off. Here's Allen. The Knicks pull it in. And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games.
And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
No luck that time either.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Jackson is doubled. Back to Clark. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Knicks making a switch here. Knicks trail by 3. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Melton. Right wing. Over Barrett. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Back to Robinson. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Clark. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pass to Barrett. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Now Allen fires for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Barrett with the ball. 5 points in the game. Beyond the arc, it's Clark with the rebound.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And no good that time. And New York will come the other way. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with the way Mitchell Robinson can protect the rim, Doris, there's a lot to like about that second-round pick.
Yeah, on draft day, Mitchell Robinson flew under the radar, but he had a great summer league. He got tremendous minutes early as a rookie. This is a great leaper, a great shot blocker, always something teams can use, both of those attributes.
Knicks trail by 3. Now, here is Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Now Randall pulls it up. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
Out to Smith. Tries it from 19. And Valanciunas pulls it down. And here's Morant. He's got 10. Pass to Valanciunas. Puts up a three. And it's Morant missing.
And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Smith outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Barrett. 5 points in the game. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. And the first one drops. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. On high school at a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn
Hey man, leave the dog alone, man.
and legs of the people
Leave the cat alone, man.
that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
It's good.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Pass to Jackson for three. Robinson pulls it in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Ntilikina. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant with it. He's got 10. Out to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morant. And it's good for 2. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
And here's Barrett. Morant with the steal. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, this is tremendous athleticism from Josh Jackson. Boy, you better stay connected to his body or he's going to make you look silly.
Here's Ntilikina. The offensive rebound. Robinson up top to the wing right side. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall down low. And he makes that one. Randall's got 6.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Brooks outside. Outside Jackson. Here's the three.
Gotta get out there.
The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, you have to expand your game if you're going to be effective in the NBA. And Mr. Jackson knocking down the triple. Okay.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Brooks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Outside Jackson. The 3 ball. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Trier. Here's Ntilikina. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Ntilikina. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Morant. And stolen by Portis. Here's Ntilikina. And the shot goes in. Ntilikina's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy just excels in the open court. Ntilikina relishes fast break opportunities.
On the wing, Jackson. From the arc. He can't get it to go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Grizzlies up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Smith. Pass to Barrett. Shoots from the corner. Out to Morris. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Barrett. Fires from deep. Brooks grabs the board. Greg, a new look roster for the Grizzlies. They got a lot more athletic this past summer.
Well, Ja Morant and Brandon Clark, their first-round picks, 2 of the more explosive players in the draft. The Grizzlies last in the league in pace last season. They may have cause to accelerate that tempo this year.
Randall down low. Morris outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Barrett. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Back to Jackson. And here's Morant. 12 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Pass to Barrett. From downtown. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 12.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Jackson has the open look. That one wide left.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Barrett with the ball. He's got 12. Baseline J on the way. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis. But the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the drafting of rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft. Now New York has one of the more drastically revamped rosters in the league. Kevin, there's a lot to be excited about going forward in the Big Apple.
Big moves indeed, David. Thank you.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Smith. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the inside. New York moving it around. Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 2 now from beyond the arc.
Hey, Justin, yeah, I'm on the PS4. My fault on the delay, man.
Now Morant. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Randall grabs the board.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Smith. And that one, good. And now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
Dennis Smith Jr. seems to relish as a guard to go on the interior and get buckets. Nicely done.
Back to Jackson. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Jackson's got 10 points.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And here's Smith. He's got 11. Pass to Barrett. Yep, that one goes. Barrett's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Back to Brooks. Jackson looking around. Pass to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You've got to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations. Josh Jackson, aggressive on the catch there. Really nice.
Smith outside. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 19 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Morris.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
Another shot. Robinson pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Morris with the bucket.
Boy, you can see their
Let's
confidence
go.
growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love, Greg, is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's Allen on the wing. Over Barrett. The Grizzlies with another miss. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Here's Barrett. He's got 19. Shot clock at 6 for the lead, and the layup is good. Barrett's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Allen outside, and it's Clark in the corner. Looking to end the run. The Grizzlies with another miss. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Pass to Barrett. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Melton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nobody near Allen. Hits it from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Pass to Gibson. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies with possession here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
At the elbow, Stevenson. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. Back to Stevenson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, what a big shakeup for the New York Knicks last season. The team had a falling out with Kristaps Porzingis and was forced to move him. A surprise to many, but they were able to get the tools to help them in return.
New York trailing. And with the Porzingis trade, players and cap space came backdoors to the Knicks.
About as good as you can hope for, Kevin, when you trade your young star. Never going to get a fair deal necessarily, a one-for-one. But the Knicks made themselves factors in free agency and got Dennis Smith Jr. to boot.
Pass to Melton. Jackson with it. Memphis moving it around. Here's Melton. Back to Jackson. Misses from close range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 7. Pass to Trier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, you knew the Knicks were going to try and make a huge splash over the summer in free agency.
But you know this, Greg. Sometimes you swing hard at the pitch and you miss. And that's one of the problems of putting all your eggs in the free agency basket.
Now here's Jackson. He's defended by Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 20 points for Jaren Jackson.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Trier for the three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Trier's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. Here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Jackson misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Right side, Portis. Here's Knox. Pass to Trier. The 19-foot shot.
It's supposed to go to you,
Portis
Knox.
can't get it to
Come on,
go.
man.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
The drive by Jackson. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Here's Smith. In the corner, Knox with it. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. Up in time. The shot, no good. Back right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Morant with it. And the whistle's going to blow. It will be on Alonzo Trier. That's his first foul. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now here's Morant to take the lead. Good on the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Trier. Now Portis, defended by Allen. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first 2 points of the night. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And it's in there. 15 points for Josh Jackson.
Well, I love watching Josh Jackson try to fend off the defense. Refuses to be bothered by the contact.
Pass to Trier. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. And it's Memphis the other way. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Trier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Wow, the amazing speed and athleticism of Mr. Dennis Smith Jr. No mercy on the attack.
just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
New York calls timeout.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight, and few players are more explosive athletically.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Pass to Trier. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Kicks it out to Gibson. And again, it's New York.
It doesn't take a ton of time for Gibson to get that shot off. I love how aggressive he's pulling the trigger.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Trier. Down low. It's tipped. Now Gibson.
Oh, Knicks
That's
ball.
gonna be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
All right, I'll take it.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Ntilikina. They get it back. Out to Morris. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Morant. Pass to Medu. Great D that time from Gibson. In the corner, it's Morris. To tie it up. Poke loose. And stolen by Hood. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Lets it go from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Hood's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Ntilikina. Yep, that one goes in there.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Pass to Hood. Morant with it, covered by Morris. Allen outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Ntilikina. Out to Morris. Good on the shot. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Pass to Morant. Here's Rab. Here's Medu. Defended by Gibson. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And they double up Jackson. Out to Hood. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. That's tipped.
This is the effort they need from Kevin Knox on the defensive end. What a block.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. So it's the Grizzlies now. The lead is 2. Shot clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot goes in.
But Kevin, this guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Here's Smith. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Morant with it. Valanciunas in the high post. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 6 points for Valanciunas.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Barrett. Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant. You know, Doris, when you think of the best dunkers at that guard position, you have to include Dennis Smith Jr.
His explosiveness, Dennis Smith Jr., is off the charts. Boy, when he is attacking the cup, as a defensive player, you better be on point or he's going to put it on your head.
And last season, Jonas Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensive end.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Pass to Knox. Back to Smith. Here's Knox. New York moving the ball around. Lays it up off the glass.
I'll tell you, be aggressive, be assertive on the interior. Nice, Kevin Knox.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Robinson pulls it in. And so here is New York. To the middle. Here's Randall. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Jackson. Over Randall. Off the left rim and out. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
And it's Smith missing.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And it's Brooks in the corner. It's tipped.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Jackson misses. Now Barrett to take the lead. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Memphis leading. Here's Melton. Pass to Valanciunas. From deep. Randall grabs the board. Here's Knox. Brooks covering. Here's Knox. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Young Mr. Knox with a big-time delivery.
Memphis with the ball. Here's Melton. Out to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. The Grizzlies with another miss. 1:39 left in the fourth. And here's Smith. Now, here's Barrett. Here's Robinson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Melton. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And coming through in a big way, you have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Brooks outside. Lets it go with the three. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
New York calls timeout. They're up by 3. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside for Robinson. Smith with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Knox. Over Brooks. Bank shot. No good. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 3. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
New York calls timeout. They're up by 3. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Barrett. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Pass to Jackson from 11 feet away. So
good game, VZ. Good game, man.
New York take this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finish.
Let's see what we got here. All right, thanks for tuning in with your boy, BXBrother718_TV for NBA 2K20. My New York Knicks just defeated the Grizzlies to sweep them for the season. If you haven't done so already, definitely follow my social media links. Follow my Facebook and my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell at BXBrother718_TV. Definitely follow my Twitter. And definitely follow my Twitch channel at BX Brother 718. Till next time, peace.